I installed my Rough Country bull bar quite some time ago, and I really didn't want that switch in the truck, so I went and purchased their little wireless remote. Now this has been fine for a while, but it's kind of annoying having to ride around with it, click it on and off when you want extra light. I really want some automation built into the bull bar. I've already automated my underglow to come on when I unlock the truck or when I pull open the door. I also automated my footwell lighting to come on when I crank the truck. And I'm not really big on adding a bunch of aftermarket rocker switches in the truck. I want my truck to work automatically when I want it to. This is the switch that came with the Rough Country bull bar. So when you click it on and off, all that's doing is sending a closure in order to turn the light on. So we're gonna take that out of the mix and we're gonna add our own relay. So how are we gonna make this work with the high beams? Well, I'm gonna add a fuse tap into one of the high beam fuses. So what's gonna happen is once I click on the high beam, it's gonna allow for voltage to go through here to turn on this 12 volt relay. And when this 12 volt relay comes on, it's gonna send a closure to the bull bar. If you've got this exact same bull bar, the white and the blue are the cables that will close together and turn on the light. The black cable actually sends voltage to this light to come on, but we're not using the switch, so we don't need that. So all we're essentially doing is taking this switch and replacing it with the relay. And this is gonna allow you to turn on your bull bar with your high beam lights. First thing we're gonna do is take the number 1 high beam left fuse out. Now you can use high beam right if you want to. All we're doing is looking for that closure to engage the relay. Now we're gonna take this fuse tap and go ahead and slide that fuse that you just took out inside there, and then go ahead and slide that back in the number 1 position, and we're good there. Now we want to just connect this side to the battery or just anywhere you can find a ground to the body. So I'm just going to go ahead and connect this to the negative side of the battery. And lastly, I'm going to take the closure connection from the relay and connect it into the bull bar. So now that we've got everything connected, I will go back and find a place for this guy to live, and I definitely suggest you getting some heat shrink like I did right here and go around each connection. If you don't have heat shrink, you could use electrical tape. You don't want this positive connection accidentally coming in contact with one of the grounds. All right guys, let's go ahead and check, make sure this works. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the lights on. So you've got your regular low beams on, and now I'm going to turn the high beams on. So there you go, it works perfect. And now I'm gonna turn them back off, make sure it works. Now the cool thing about still having the wireless remote in line with that system is I can still turn it on from outside the truck, and if I want to turn on the flashers or different things that it comes with, I can still use that. And when you're doing the fuse tap, make sure that you put it in the correct way. It does go a specific way. What you wanna do is grab a voltmeter, make sure you check which side does not have voltage, and that's the side that you want to tap into. That way, when you turn on the high beams, the voltage will actually go through the fuse. If you turn it the other way, the wire's not going to go through the fuse, and it's going to be directly connected to your battery. All right, guys, well, I hope this helped you out, and if you want to automate your bull bar with your high beams, this is the best way I could find to do that. So I appreciate y'all watching. If you liked it, hit the thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do so. Until next time, see y'all.